All right, here we go. Another little video on my solar panel performance so far. So this time I wanted to see, I know I had mentioned it in one of the other videos, I wanted to see what would happen if they were fully snow covered. Would I get any generation on a sunny day through the snow? Because I thought, well, if I can get some, do I really have to stress and worry so much about getting out right away and clearing it off? So we had fresh snow on the roof. And luckily enough, for a bit of the day yesterday, up until just around noonish, it was nice and sunny. There were some clouds, but I had enough that I had some nice sun on the solar panels. So we had about 3 to 4 centimeters of snow on top of the panels, and it was sunny. So this picture, it was really tough to see the actual numbers, but you can see by the arrows on here. So the first arrow on the picture there is from the solar panels, and you can see green arrows going down. So I'm getting input. I believe I had around zero point 0.3 kilowatts with all the panels completely covered in snow. You can see here there is a little bit of power coming in from the grid, 0.11, and 0.2 is what the house, that critical loads panel is currently drawing. And so I think I was only out by 0.1. I think I had 0.29 or 0.3 coming in. And between what was coming in from the grid and the house use, I was at 0.31. So pretty close to breaking even with the panels covered in snow. So once the snow was removed, and this picture is even worse, I apologize. I took a few of them and it just wasn't having it. So this is the extent that I could clear the panels. Some of the snow on the bottom there is from when it melted before, and I was doing some tests on it and left it, and then it turned to ice. So that's a little bit harder to clear, but I cleared as much snow off as I could with my snow rake. And at least you can see by the pictures here that I've got power coming in. I think I was at 1.29 now. And I'm pushing power into the grid now, pushing 0.83 into the grid. And the house consumption is still around that 0.2 as it was from the earlier picture. So now you can see that, even though it's not a ton coming in, I am pushing energy back to the grid with what was done. So my conclusion, I discovered that even if my solar panels are completely covered in snow, I can still generate enough electricity to pretty much cover what the house is drawing, at least the critical loads panel part of the house. And I suspect if I had waited right until noon, like at midday, and if it had been nice and bright and sunny then, I probably would have been able to generate enough to push energy back into the grid, even with the panels fully covered in snow. However, it is worth the effort to clear them off. So I did, I would go out if it snows again tonight. I'll go out tomorrow. I'll put my ladder up. I'll get my snow rake and I'll clear it off because that extra generation is worth the effort. There you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe.